Hello, my name is Harpreet Singh. I'm Solution Architect with Matillion. Today we're going to be looking at how to bring in the files stored on the S3 and then copy them onto your Redshift cluster. Let's get started.
Okay, I'm logged on to my demo server now. Let's go ahead and create a folder. Let's call it CSV load test. Now we're going to create an orchestration job. Let's go ahead and call it CSV load. We're going to switch to that. Now we're going to use an S3 load generator component. Now this component will create two separate components on the orchestration. One is going to be the create table, and the other one is going to load the data from the S3 load to your Redshift table. So let's go ahead and select the bucket. Now we're going to look at this bucket which has the CSV file, which is a sample.csv. Now this file is a simple CSV file and it's not compressed, so we're going to leave the compression as it is, and we're going to read first 50 rows to get the sample of the data. So let's go ahead and get the sample. Now you can choose your delimiter. If it is something other than comma, you can go ahead and change it here, and you can look at the data type that have been assigned and look at the data size as well. So let's go ahead and hit OK. We're going to connect it with the start. Now the create and replace table is just going to give the table name same name as the file name. So we're going to call it stage_sample. And we're going to go ahead and change that on the S3 load as well. Let's call this stage temp sample. Look at all the other settings. And you can click on the SQL, which is going to be the copy command, which is going to execute in the background. And it's going to copy the CSV file from the S3 bucket to your Redshift table. Looks good. Let's go ahead and revalidate the job. And we're gonna do one more thing here before we go ahead and run that. We're gonna change the create and replace to replace, just to make sure if the table already exists, it should not throw an error. So this SQL will change it in the background to drop table, and then it'll create the table again. So let's go ahead and run the job now. Job is running. Okay, it looks like it's successfully completed in 1.9 seconds, and it has copied 5 rows into the Redshift table. Now, okay, we're going to create a transformation job now. We're going to call it check CSV load. And we're going to read the table and see if the data basically made it into the Redshift table. So let's go ahead and select this table input. And we're going to select the same table that we have imported. We're going to call it CSTG table sample, and we're going to select all the columns, and we're going to look at the sample. It has 5 rows. Let's look at this data itself. It looks good. So we have successfully loaded the CSV file to the Redshift table, and it looks good.
All right. I hope you find this useful. For more information, go to matillion.com or start your 14-day free trial on AWS Marketplace. Thank you.